How do artists get their music on Spotify or iTunes? How can you get your music available in as many countries as possible? If you're ready to get your music up on digital platforms, keep watching because I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to use a distributor like TuneCore to get your music up for sale and streaming. Let's blast off and get started. Can't stop with these boys from California. Konnichiwa friends, I'm Jonathan Miller and welcome back to Jonathan Miller Music, helping you become a better indie artist. I make futuristic and outer space inspired dance pop music, and every Wednesday on this channel I'm helping others take their music to level 2. If that sounds good, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. If not, wow, okay. I take the time to sit in front of a camera, do a little bit of voiceover work, sync audio and video, screen cap my computer, all this extra stuff, and you can't hit one little red button to help me out? You know what? It's too early for this. I'm out. Just kidding. Subscribe! Alright, first of all, I want you to know that I am not sponsored by TuneCore. I am doing this completely out of my own free will, but I will say that I have used them for over 12 years, and they have really good features and quick responding customer service that I really enjoy. I also need to clarify something right away. If you came to this video to flood my comment section with things like, DistroKid is better,
CD Baby is the easiest to use,
or things like that, then this video is not for you. If you use one of those other distributing platforms, that's awesome. That's fine. That's perfectly okay. I really don't care who you use. I'm just gonna walk you through using TuneCore. It's probably because I didn't do the whole sports thing growing up and I don't really see how everything needs to be a competition. I don't know, just saying. But for everyone else today, here is a step-by-step guide on how you can use TuneCore to get your music up on places like iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Tidal, etc. There's also a link to TuneCore's website in the description below so you can follow along as well. It will cost you a delivery fee, but you keep all of your royalties. But make sure you've joined a performance rights organization as well, like ASCAP or BMI, to make sure you're getting your publishing royalties as well. Anyway, step 1, log in or create your account. From here, you'll be taken to your dashboard where you can see all of your active releases in either albums, singles, or ringtones. A quick note, a single through TuneCore is only one song. If you're doing an EP or a full album, those are done through an album distribution. It's admittedly something I hope changes in the future, but when it really comes down to it, I've never really had much of an issue with it anyway. So you will be fine, but I just wanted to be transparent with you. So step 2, go up to Music in the navigation and hit Add a New Single. Step 3, fill out all of your information about your song. Click if it has explicit lyrics. Make sure you know your country's laws to understand what constitutes as explicit lyrics, although it should be fairly obvious. Add the language your song is primarily in, as well as its genres. Now you can even choose what time your music is getting released. Can your song be released worldwide? If so, keep it checked. If not, click no and add your restrictions. Personally, I think if you can, you should release it worldwide, especially nowadays. If you don't have a label, you can just put your name in that section. If you don't have a UPC or an ISRC, TuneCore will generate one for you, so don't sweat it too much if you don't have one. Then when you're all done, hit Create My Single. So now you're at your song dashboard, and there's some more info you need to add before you're all finished. So step 4, click on Add Stores. Now TuneCore is constantly adding new platforms to deliver your music to, so if you want to ensure that your song gets added to any future stores, you can hit the Store Automator for an additional fee. Next, you can choose all the places you want your song distributed to. I always choose Deliver to all current digital stores because why limit your options? Let's get your music heard. Let's give it a fighting chance to be accessible to everyone. And after that, hit Save. Step 5, Upload cover art. Click on Upload Artwork, and TuneCore is going to give you a detailed list of the exact format your cover art needs to be in. It's pretty strict, but this is also industry standard. So a good idea would be to give this list straight to your graphic designer or whoever's doing your cover art, so you can guarantee it comes back to you in the right format, and it'll make your life much less of a headache. Trust me. If you don't have artwork, TuneCore can actually generate some generic ones for you that aren't that bad, but I think a customized cover looks best. Anyway, once your artwork is uploaded, let's go back and actually upload that song. Step 6, song details and uploading. Here you can fill out your song details, including songwriters, creative roles and musicians or producers, again, mark if it's explicit or instrumental, and add your official lyrics. I recommend that you fill out all of this information because all of that is little metadata for your song and it just helps discoverability. And once these are added, you can upload that awesome song of yours. But make sure your audio file is in the correct format as well. Optional step. Pre-order. If you want to, you can set up a pre-order for your single or album on iTunes or Google Play for an additional fee. If your goal is to try and get on the Billboard charts, this is a good idea for you to set up because any of your sales made during your pre-order period do count towards your first week's sales total. If you want more information on that, you can check out my video for how to get on the Billboard charts with the link in the description below. Anyway, you can choose the date that you want your pre-order to begin. I would recommend between 6 to 8 weeks before your actual release, whether or not you want your fans to hear a preview or not, etc. Finally, step 7, distribute my single. When you're all ready to go and you've double checked everything, click distribute my single, go through checkout, and boom, your release is on its way to the stores. A few final things, TuneCore will update your track dashboard with links to your release when it's live, or you can just check the platform itself and take the link from there, whichever you prefer. They're also pretty reliable at getting your song up when you want it to be, so don't worry too much about whether or not that's gonna happen. Anyway, congratulations on getting your new single out there. That's a huge, nerve-wracking, and exciting moment. I hope it goes well for you when it's released. Now the only thing left is, when are you getting started on the next one? So that is a step-by-step guide on how to release your next single with TuneCore. Question of the video, did you find this guide helpful and would you like to see more like it in the future? Leave me a comment below letting me know. If you want to check out my video on how to get on the Billboard charts, there's a link in the description below so you can check it out. If you like me and you like what I do, consider joining me on Patreon. I've got a whole bunch of fun rewards over there for you and exclusive content. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. I put out new videos every single Wednesday. Once again, I'm Jonathan Miller, and I will see you next time. See you later.
Yup. I'm just bitter, baby. I'm just bitter, baby. If I do the dishes, then you gotta make dinner, but you won't, nope. So I'm just bitter. I said I'm not angry, I'm just bitter.